Hey guys, NaturallyNellzy here today, and I am back with a talking video. It's been a while since I did like a talk through kind of situation video, whatever. I've been getting a lot of questions regarding my hair, how I've been wearing it recently. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, that is where you can go to see like all my different day-to-day activities, but mainly what you guys want, the hair. I've been getting a lot of questions as far as like what I do, how do I go about getting my hair curly and all this other stuff, and honestly, I tell you guys, it's very simple. Water and gel, that's all I do. I've been natural for like almost 4 years now, and I feel like now I finally have mastered the wash and go. And I realized that before I was doing just a lot of different things with my hair, just trying to go through trials and errors and figure things out. So, you know, it takes some time to really get your technique down, to see what your hair likes, different products, different things that work well together, and so and so. So it just has to go with what you use. Honestly, the gels that I use, there's a lot of different ones of them. I will just show them while I'm talking to you guys later on. But yeah, it depends on the gel that you use as well, because your hair may not take to certain, you know, products, items, and all that. But it's the gel that you use. It depends on what you do as well, because for the most part for the week, I'm not really moisturizing my hair. I'm not putting anything extra in my hair besides just gel and water, and that's pretty much it. But before I do everything, like I said, I'm going to show you guys exactly what my steps are. If you do want to minimize any type of like breakage on the edges and things like that, then you would probably have to look at how your styling goes. Usually when I do my puffs, they're not too tight. It's usually just up here in the crown area, and my edges are not like pulled back or anything. That's just the edge control doing that. So my edges don't have any tension on them, which is why they are very, you know, thick and just very thick. I have like the craziest edges and, you know, sideburns and all that. So yeah, thankfully I've been blessed with that. But so yeah, I think that if you are experiencing some issues with the edges, I would probably go with the route of trying to get an edge control, so that you could just, you know, slick it down itself, rather than having a drawstring that's gonna, like, you know, put a lot of tension on it. That would definitely be a suggestion for you. I mean, how do I get my hair curly? I don't know, like, that's just like, you know, my hair type or, you know, texture, whatever. That's just how my hair is. But my texture is a mix between 3B, 4A, and 4B. Yes. And I might even have a little 4C in the back. Who knows? My hair is curly all around for the most part. I have curls that are like ringlets. I have some that are squiggly. I have some that are very loose. So it depends on really how your hair is. But that's how I get my hair curly. That's just my hair's natural, you know, curl pattern. For some of you, another question that I was being asked is, how do you get your hair to curl? Yet again, that has to do with your hair type. There's certain things that you can do to, you know, make products work for you if you have a specific technique, or like I said, if you do want to go a route where you're using different things to basically alter how your hair pattern texture is. I say it's really about, you know, trial and error and just figuring out what works for you, because it took me a while to finally get wash and goes. I had a lot of videos where I just had failed attempts at wash and goes. I will leave them down below. It just not coming out right, but finally I feel like I have mastered it, and now I really do like my wash and goes. So a lot of you are asking me, why exactly am I wearing wash and goes now? I'm wearing them a lot more now because in the months where it's a lot hotter, it's more humid, there's more moisture in the air, it's supposed to be great for us naturals. Yeah, it's great and all, but when you just spent all your time doing a twist out or a braid out and all those things, your hair looks like a poof ball, and I'm not really feeling that. And that was another video that I actually made like, what, 2 years ago, saying that like, I don't know what's going on with my hair, it's going crazy. I'll leave that one down below. But yeah, like, that's the fun part of being natural. It's like you go through all these different things with your hair and you're just like, I don't understand why it's doing this. And then it's like when you're like more into it, and what's the word I'm looking for, when you're more groomed on how to take care of your hair, excuse me, you understand exactly what was going on. So yeah, it was the heat and the humidity that was causing my hair to poof up the way it was, and I just feel like with the gel, it's like a natural style. My hair is just going to stay curly. I'm not fighting it. I'm not trying to manipulate, you know, my hair to take another form or anything. So I feel like wash and goes are the best thing, because that's just my hair's natural curl pattern, and it likes to be left alone. So that's what I do. I leave her alone. I've just been doing bun life, basically. That's like the hashtag I've been using, because that's all I've been wearing. Like, I'm wearing a bun right now. now. So how do I get my hair not to dry out? I'm going to show you all those products like I said, but you do have some things that you can use. I would advise using like maybe like a combination of like a spray bottle that has like a leave-in conditioner kind of situation, because I usually refresh my wash and goes each morning, so that means that I'm always spritzing my hair with water, which basically means that your hair is going to always stay shrunken. So if you're not really at a state where you want your hair to stay shrunken, maybe that may not be for you. You may want to use another product, but again, you have to really do a lot of trial and error, because some of the products don't mix well with the gel. And I've had that experience before where, you know, the curls are looking amazing, but I have like this murky kind of snotty looking appearance with the gel and the product, and it takes forever to dry and it just looks gross. So I just know that I can't use certain products with the gel that I use, and you know, all that stuff when it comes to refreshing. You could use shea butter, raw shea butter. You could use a leave-in conditioner with water kind of mix. You could use a moisturizer a little bit. Like I said, I'm going to show you guys what I do. There's a lot of different things. Oil is really good too to keep the sheen in your hair. So there's a lot of different things that you can do to keep your hair moisturized during the week. But what I do notice with the wash and go is like, it's kind of like a protective style in a way, but it's like a cheat kind of protective style, because I'm not really I'm not manipulating my hair at all. I'm not combing it. I'm not detangling. I'm not picking it out. Like, it's just staying curly. So in the same sense, I'm retaining a lot of length. And then when I do my wash days at the end of the week, all I do is just, you know, comb out the shed hairs, and I just deep condition it, and then I just do the gel, and that's it. I just let my hair out. Like, I just have one of these on right now, but I do let it out. And the only thing that I do is I just get a scarf, which is this one that I had on earlier today, and I just do the pineapple method. I have a video on how I do that one as well. All I do is just put it on like this, tie it like so, and then I just take this part right here and then I just tuck it under. And that's all I do. I wear my hair to bed like that at night, so that's pretty much all that I do. So this summer, like, I'm not touching my hair at all. Like, the only time my hair is going to be touched is on wash day, and then it's going right back into a bun or curly, whatever kind of hairstyle. I've been wearing that one a lot. So that's pretty much everything that I do, and as you guys see, very simple, right back to the same thing. So I think that's all the questions, or those are all of the questions that you guys did ask me about the wash and go process and all of that. Like I said, I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I do to my hair to get the wash and go. So I'm just going to show you guys exactly what I do, like straight from wash day and everything like that. So with that being said, if you guys do have any other questions, please leave it down below and I'll be sure to answer in the comment section. But thank you for all your questions regarding my wash and go, and let's get started on making this happen.
Alright, so we are starting off with hair that has been freshly shampooed and also conditioned, and this is just water in this spray bottle here. I'm going to start off in sections just to show you guys exactly how I do this, because it does make the process a bit easier for me. So I just go ahead and make a couple of sections, and I usually start with the back of my hair first. So I'll do the first section and I'll do the one in the middle, and now we're moving on to the hair. So as you guys can see, I am using I think it's the Curl Me Style Milk or something like that. But this is by Lotta Body. I did a review on it. You guys know how I feel about it. This is just coconut oil here. That's going to help as far as locking in the moisture. If you guys are familiar with the lock and moisture or lock method, you guys know what I'm talking about. Now we're moving on to the gel, and you guys saw that I just used that Eco Styler gel. It's the Argan oil one. You want to do a combination of making sure that you have enough, or I should say you have enough of the gel, but you also have enough water as well, because you don't want to really break your hair out when you are detangling. But the detangling is also going to help because it's going to define your curls. As you guys can see, the curls are starting to pop in spring, and that's exactly what we're looking for. So just go ahead and go in with that. I'm using a paddle brush, but if your hair takes to the Devon brush, you can also use that as well. It just goes with your preference. So again, same steps. We're just going to moisturize, then we're going to lock in that moisture with the oil, and then after that we are going to get with the gel. And if you need to spray a bit of the water on there, you can. You want to make sure that your hair is saturated with the water, because this is going to help to basically work with a combination of water to gel. Now while you're doing your hair, you also want to make sure that you're shaking a bit. I'm just speeding up the process just so you guys already understand what that process is. I'm just showing you the last bit here where I did everything And now I'm just shaking. So again, you do want to make sure that you are shake, 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 little shake action going there, because this is the main important part as far as the wash go, because it separates your curls and it just helps them to pop and, you know, not clump together and all of that, and that's going to help. So this is a close-up of my hair here, and this is pretty much what I do. So I'll tell you guys exactly more in depth of the stuff that I use in just a second.
Okay guys, so you just saw me do the entire head of my hair. You watched me do the wash and go process live. You see, it's pretty simple. All I do is just apply a couple of key ingredients, just brush it through, and I just let it air dry. Right now, some of the what is this, the Moisturize Me, the curl and style milk, this one is what I use for the moisturizer. I told you guys I wanted to come back and talk about it more. This is what I use for the moisturizer for my hair. Right now you might see a little bit of the residue that's, you know, from it, but once it air dries, I'm telling you, it's going to be pretty non-existent. You won't see it. Actually, just stole this from my sister. This is the Argan Oil Eco Styler Gel. I did use this one just for the purpose of the video. That's the gel that I use. I have coconut oil here, so that's what's in this little bottle, and I just have a little spray bottle here. This is just pure H2O water in there, so there's no like leave-in, but like I said, you can always apply your leave-in. I'm probably going to end up wearing my hair up tonight. I don't really know, depending on how I feel. What you can do is you can actually get a diffuser if you want to speed up the process. If you are like in a rush, just diffuse your hair. You can pull on the roots a little bit and just, you know, blow dry the roots just to get it stretched a little bit, and you can style as you go. So I'm gonna let this air dry, and then I will come back so you guys can see exactly how I'm gonna go about styling it. But yeah, every now and then you just want to give it a nice little shake, because you just want to make sure that the curls are going to separate and you're going to have a really nice curly wash and go. So yes, let's air dry and I'll be back soon.
So this is exactly how my hair looks after it has been air dried. I didn't use a blow dryer, any hot tools, nothing of the sort. If you guys look carefully within the roots, you'll probably see that there's still a little dampness there, but that's okay. It's not too much of a big deal because the main portion of the hair is dry. So that's how my curls look, and I decided to go for an updo, which you guys will see here. We got the hair makeup outfit on point. And if you guys are interested in seeing how I actually achieve this style, I have a tutorial, and it's called my like wet and wavy loose kind of bun situation. But you guys see the edges are laid and everything is pretty much how it should be. And that is my process for the wash and go. So I hope I answered all of your questions, guys. I'll also leave my other videos for it down below. Thanks so much for watching, and of course I will see you all in the next video.